So today we are going to start the operator part 2. In this operator part 2, just we are going to see the second thing, that is the logical operator, that is AND, OR and NOT. This AND operator means what? When number of conditions are combined by the operator AND. So these number of conditions, if you combine all these conditions by operator AND, automatically what happens, if all these conditions are true, then and only this the entire condition will be true. But if one of the means 10 conditions will be there, if 9 conditions are true and one condition is false, then entire will be false. But here when we are going to use the operator OR, then it will be total reverse as AND condition. What exactly it means? It's a very simple thing, that is when you are going to use the operator OR, it means that if there will be 10 conditions and out of these 10 conditions, if 9 conditions are false but one condition, that is the 10 conditions, will be true, then the entire expression will be considered as a true. Not this operator NOT will be nothing but a negation, and it will be reverse the things. So like this, if you go through this example, that is A comma B is equal to 10 comma 20. Here A belongs to 10 and B belongs to means 20, means A will have 10, A will have value 10 and B will have 20. So we have done here the we have maintained or we have written the conditions, that is C is equal to A is greater than 11 and B is equal to B greater than 10. So if we go through this, that C, a value of A is 10, but which condition we have taken, whether it's greater than 11, and another condition B, which will be greater than 10. So automatically, even if this condition will be true but this condition will be false, so automatically it will going to return the false. Like this, C is A is greater than 11, this condition is false. Let's look at this. This condition is false because A is 10 and we are going to check A is 10 is greater than 11. Obviously it will be false. But we have used the operator here OR, and second condition same. B is greater than 10, that is 20 is greater than 10. It's a true. Means out of these two conditions, one condition is true. So automatically what happens? These things will be true. Means, and second thing, that is A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 10. Not A greater than 10 and B greater than 10. Not A greater than 10 means this is false and B is greater than 10, yes. So even if this will be false, so due to this not, result will be true. Next thing, we are going to see the bitwise operator. This is the AND operator, this is OR operator, this is the XOR operator, this is the complement, this is the left shift and this is the right shift. It's quite, what you can say, it's quite difficult. If you want to write this bitwise operator, it's a 8-bit operator and which will be written as 0000 and this is 1100. 110 means 8 plus 4, it will be 12. So as it is 8-bit operator, it means what? It's a very clear thing, that is it will give 12, which is A is equal to 000 and this is 001. Binary OR operator copies a bit if it exists in the either operand A or B, will give 61, which is 61 in the sense this will be if you calculate this and combine it, it will be automatically 61. XOR means it will be the exponential. Next, it will be the complement. Complement, just we are going to see little later. This will be the left shift, this will be the right shift. Next thing that we are going to see, this is the gates, logic gates. This is OR gate, this is NOT gate, and this is XOR gate. As far as OR gate is concerned, if you go here 0 0 0 0 1 1, OR means what? It's a symbol addition. 1 0 1 and 1 1 1. So what exactly OR means? If 10 conditions will be there, out of which one of the will be true, then it will be true. As far as logically it is considered, so we can say that one of the output will be high, then entire output will be, one of the input will be high, the entire output will be high. If all input will be low, then and only then its output will be low. Like this, or it will be a negation. It will be the reverse of input. If input will be 0, then output will be 1, and if input will be 1, then output will be 0. As far as XOR gate are concerned, if you go through this, then when input will be 0 0, it will be 0. When input will be 0 1, it will be 1. When input will be 1 0, it will be 1, and when input will be 1 1, it will be 0. From this truth table, we will come to know that when inputs are same, means it may be 0 or it may be 1, output will be 0, but if inputs are different, then automatically its output will be. Next thing that we are going to see is the binary AND operation, that is A and B, that we have seen here. So automatically it will be 12, A and B. That is, A will be like this, B will be like this. We have performed the operations. So after performing the operations, it will be like this. A exponential B means what it will going to do? It will going to perform the operations. When we are going to see the programming, that will going to come to know. Next, 1s complement. This will be the value of this, what you can say, or something like that. 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0. When you are going to complement it, it's a very simple thing. That is, zeros will be replaced by 1 and 1 will be replaced by 0. So this will be the complement. And this 1, it will going to indicate, that will be referred as a sign bit. So it will going to indicate, that is, it will be the minus 61. Binary shift, binary left shift, A 2 2 returns with the bit shifted to the left by 2. It's quite difficult because I think you have not gone through the binary number system. If you gone through the binary number system, it will be very simple. Next thing that we're going to see is the Python membership operator, in and not in. The membership operator, if you remember, in the last year we have seen some special operators in SQL, and these operators are, that is, in, between, and like this. It is in operator. What it will going to do? It will going to check the existence of value in a sequence of number. If it is available, it is true. If it is another operator, not in, if that number is not available in this, then it will going to return the true value. So in and not in are what? These are the membership operator. As far as this membership operator, if you want to understand the concept of membership operator, just we will going to see the concept of what you can say. Concept of this will be understand by just performing the example or considering the example. Consider that A is the list which contains the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But why we say it as a list? Because it is covered in the what you can say, square bracket. First we see that print 3 in A. 3 in A in the sense whether there will be 3 is exist in the A. So if you go through this list, then you will come to know that 3 is exist in the list. So automatically what it will going to do? It will going to return which value? That is true. But same thing, print 20 in A. 20 is available in this list? No. It is not available in the list. Automatically what it will going to do? It will going to return false. At the same time, print 3 not in A, whether there will be a existence of 3 in this list. Yes, it is exist, but we say that 3 not in A means what it will going to do? It will return the list, return the result false. But at the same time, print 20 not in A, it means what? It will going to return the result true, because 20 not in A. If you go through the list A, which contain elements from 1 to 10, and this 20 is not available, so it will going to return this value true. So like this. Next operator, the Python identity operators. These operators are is and is not. So what it will going to do? It will be concerned with comparing the memory variable location of two objects. If they are same, then it will going to return the true value, or if they are not same, then it will going to return the means if they are same, they will going to return the true, and if they will not available in the same location, then it will going to return the false. So just we going through example, that is print A is B. Print A is B means whether the memory location of A, what will be the value of this 10? That is 10 is value will be assigned to A and 100 will be assigned to B. So print A is B means memory location of A and memory locations of B are same. So no, it's not same, so it will going to return false. But what it will going to say, print A is not B. Is not B means whether ही 2 मिनिट जाणार नंतर सर्व डिस्टर्ब करून ठेवणार. So A is print A is not B. So what it will going to do? It will going to return what? That will be true value, because the memory location of A is not same as the memory location of B. So it will going to return value true. Like this, when we string operators together, Python must be know which one to do first. Means it's a simply you can say order of evaluation. So order of evaluation in the sense when there will be a number of operators which are available in the expression. Just look at this. This is the expression, that is x is equal to 1 plus 2 into 3 minus 4 divided by 5 exponential 6. So if you go through this, then we will come to know that what will be the precedence of operator, or simply you can say operator's precedence. Next thing, just we are going to see the operator parenthesis is always respected exponential, then multiplication, addition, and it will perform from left to right. So this will be the sequence. If you just will going to take the example 1 plus 2 exponential 3 divided by 4 multiplied by 5. So just we will going to see that is how it will get performed. So first it will going to perform, that is 2 raised to power 3 8 divided by 4 multiplied by 5. Next, this division will be performed, that is 8 divided by 4. When it will going to perform, it will 2, and after that it will going to perform the multiplication, it will be 10 plus 1, and after that it will going to perform the additions. So all Python operators precedence, so this will be the exponential, this will be the complement, this will be the multiply, divide, additions, then left shift, right shift, bitwise operator, then bitwise this one, all these things, this will be the precedence, means operator precedence. So as these are the operator precedence, so just we will going to see. Thank you. We will going to see the next topic in next lecture.